Hi everyone, it's Grace from the Aspinwall Collective. Most of you may know me, but if not, I own a blogging firm that caters to senior and wedding photographers, and I'm an admin here on the Senior Style Guide. And Vicky asked me to hop on here and talk a little bit about blogging in this really strange time with the virus and everyone being in lockdown or isolation. It can seem like a really weird time for blogging, but actually it's a great time to start blogging. Even if you haven't been a regular blogger before, we all have loads of time. This is a great time to start. And I wanted to touch on some points about why it is important in this time, and it's a way that you can show up for your clients. It may feel very strange. As a small business ourselves, we know what the effect is on the economy, on our clients. We've lost so many clients already. So we're just trying to stay afloat, but we're trying to just be positive. We're trying to show up for the people that we care about and for our audience. And that seems very counterintuitive. Like it seems like maybe we should just not talk about business stuff. Like we should just not say anything because it feels insensitive. We don't know what to say. That's okay. Those feelings are valid, but actually your audience needs you more than ever. They need the sense of normalcy and they need the sense of community. And so I wanted to talk about 3 different points about blogging and how you guys can do that for your clients at the moment. Number 1 is that blogging during this time shows your connection with your clients. If you have been blogging regularly up until now and you kind of stopped because you aren't sure what to say, that's perfectly valid. But this is a great time to show that connection that you have with the people that depend on you, your clients, your parents, people that have already booked with you, people that had to reschedule, and just disappearing off the map makes them feel like they've lost that with you. So you want to make sure that you're actually really fostering that connection and do other things too besides blogging. Of course, blog, give them something to look forward to. It doesn't have to be tone deaf and insensitive. I've seen a couple people, because I had things queued up for this month for my clients that were before all of this happened, I had to kind of pivot and shift directions because some of the things we were posting, like high-end handbags or what to wear to your senior session, they just don't feel appropriate right now. And that doesn't mean that you can't talk about senior sessions. It just means you need to do it in a more appropriate way. So one thing that I did with a client who I had some fashion things lined up for that didn't feel right given the situation. So we changed it to ways you can protect your mental health during this crisis. And those are still applicable to seniors, and she's still speaking to seniors through the blog, but we're also just not talking about shopping or things that are kind of seem like the wrong time to be delivering that kind of message. And then a few other points I have here is, sorry, I'm trying to read my notes and do this at the same time. Guys, I'm not super great at videoing. Blogging during this time also offers you a way to catch up on your sessions. So many of our clients are so behind that they're posting sessions from last year, which is perfectly fine, but this is a great time to start curating and blogging sessions that you've had in your backlog forever. And again, this is not trying to be insensitive and pushing your business. It's a time to really share some encouraging things with the people that follow you. So you're not just like pushing your business out there, you're actually giving them something to read and look forward to each week and something encouraging and positive. And people really need that. They need that comfortable feeling that things are still okay, even though it may feel like their world's falling apart. And that leads me to my second point, which is it gives them a sense of normalcy. If you were posting every single week and you suddenly stopped, they're going to kind of feel that sense of grief and loss, even though it's a tiny, tiny piece of their world. And you might be like, they don't care about my post. They don't read it. They do. They see it come across their feed. It's a normalcy piece. You can give that back to them by continuing to post. And I've even talked to some of my clients, and I've been posting content blogs for them this month. And we've started each one off by saying, I know this is a strange time to be posting this blog, but we really want to give our seniors something to hold on to. We want to give them a piece that feels normal. We don't know, a lot of you guys are having to cancel your senior shoots. A lot of seniors aren't even doing photo shoots right now. They don't know what's happening with graduations. There's so many unknowns, but it's not a bad thing to give people something to hold on to as a piece of just feeling like things will go back to normal eventually, and they just want to hold on to that. So we did one this month actually called Looking Forward to Your Senior Session, and that feels so strange to be looking forward to something that may or may not happen at this moment. We don't know what's going to happen, but for those seniors, it keeps their morale up, it keeps them inspired, it keeps them feeling positive about the future, and I would really recommend choosing really hopeful topics. Try to steer clear of anything that's doom and gloom, because we really want to promote positive mental health. We want to promote, hopefulness and encouragement. So you just want to keep your themes along that line if you're going to be blogging. And my last point, sorry, I lost my notes here, is just that provide that comfortable feeling. So don't suddenly change your voice on your blog. If you've been blogging about really fun and casual things, continue down that vein. And again, it doesn't have to be insensitive things. You don't want to talk about medical things. You don't need to talk about the stock market plummeting. You don't need to talk about all the marketing things you're doing, but you can talk about things that are fun and normal and that keep people's timelines kind of interacting with you. And it really promotes a sense of community, because if you have an audience that follows you regularly, maybe legacy clients, clients that come back to you every year, you want to really help them feel like part of something. Everyone wants to feel part of something right now because it's just a crazy time. We all want to feel connected, and giving them something to connect over is really important. So that piece comes at the call to action at the end of your blogs. So you're going to do a call to action like comment below with what you're doing, with what you've changed, what's going on in your life. You want people to feel like they can connect with others over the same unified topic. And you really want to add that at the end of your blogs if you're going to be blogging in this time. So I hope that encourages you guys. It's just a strange time for everyone, and we're here with you. It's affected us as much as everybody else, and we just feel for all of our photographers and our clients and all of you guys in this time. And so just hang in there. We're all in it together, and we can help each other. If you have any questions or you want to reach out to me, you can reach me via my Facebook, which is under Grace S. Aspinwall. And then you can reach me on Instagram, which is Grace_Aspinwall. Aspinwall is Aspinwall. I think my name shows up on the Senior Style Guide, so you can Google or you can search the bar too. But hope that helps. Show up for your clients. It's hard to blog in a time when you feel like it's really awkward and strange, but please do it, because it really is going to provide that sense of comfort to the people that you care about.